Good evening, everyone. How are we doing here? Welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. I got little Gary passed out
Now
here.
that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Rest in peace, Walter. Like I said last time, though, how does this work? My train was coming in hard.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Who are you speaking to?
And the history you're a part of.
I'm very Swedish. Super Swedish.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I like that.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay. I mean, look at the... I don't know. Maybe just me, but there's something about this game that just graphically is just so incredibly gorgeous. But, I don't know. And it's a game like this I wish just... I don't know, you have that PS5? Not to say that's incomplete or, you know, lacking on some level. This is amazing. Hey, Peanut. Come on, buddy. Why is there so much Gary's potty mix? There you go, Gary. You've been pooping into a bag again, have you? Selling it on the side. Clever monkey.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well, yeah.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, is that a thing? Oh, because of the boat.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Did you kill Derpy and Derpy Jr.? Lucy, dog, Daisy. Wow. That's the first pet they had. Let's see here. 13-year-old dog. 12-year-old. Wow, you're a total 8-year-old. Charlie. Charlie lived longer. Charlie the cat. Nice. 14 years old. Tucker. 88 to 92. Oh, that's not a good run. Coco. 74 to 79. 62. First one's Lucy. 56. Oh, no, we got Burpee here. It's coming in the 40s, the 48. 68. 50. 92. There are 52 here. So I think Burpee. 1940. It was one spot in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, here you go. 42, Christopher Fish. Bob the dog. Oliver the bunny. Shatsy. Shadowcat. Bailey with the big one, it looks like. Oh, pick up the flat one. Put it back. Yeah, okay. They won't let me.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Oh, here's the first cat. It was named after the sister. Or the daughter, whatever it was. Yeah. Oh no, that's actually legit Molly. Okay, yeah, not a pet. Space Boy Calvin. Sven fell into the dragon. Edie. She's the big writer of all this. Oh my goodness, look at that time frame. Almost made it to Lahendo. Walter Finch. Mr. Underground Train. And Barbara the Star. So someone came into the house. They attacked you?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, it ain't going down with the house?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, wow. Let's see what we got here, people.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Just a house in the middle of the water. That's amazing.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam Gregory and Gus. That's a different one.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
You don't have a family to... I mean, every family's got their little thing, but she's got one hell of a tale to tell. And I guess in this state, show. Stop.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, are you? You tell me that while you're dangling from a branch that's crackling far too much. It's not bending, but it's crackling far too much for my liking. You're 22 weeks pregnant, Edith? I thought you were like 16 or something. What the hell? Come on, stand up. Nope. Well, geez, you're pregnant. I don't want to jump down off this roof now. Oh, okay, here we go.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
The family line here.
They were both pretty intense.
Yeah. This is her grandparents. So we met the great-grandparents. So yeah, great-grandparents, Sven and Edie. Kids were Sam, Calvin. Sam and Calvin shared the room. Barbara and Molly passed away at a very young age. Calvin disappeared or whatever. So Sam and Kay? No. Sam and Kay, the grandparents? Was Dawn the mother? Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to keep the family in line here.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Huh. So Sam, the mother, I don't know, wow. Sam likes his guns, I see.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, sure. So we meet it now? Somebody thinks he's a soldier. No, Sylvia as well. It's definitely a soldier. But... Okay, so Kay and Sam, right? Yeah, Kay and Sam. That's the grandparents. Okay. Kay's kind of like the outsider from the family. Okay, let's see what we got here, Sam. Not the outsider, but not the direct descendant of the family. Married into the family.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
So this is, what's her name's?
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Edith's mother.
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
Can I zoom in? There it is.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Oh, wow. Ah, I love this. Look at that.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
That's... Oh, yeah, that's stuff right there. Huh. So nice.
Aw.
Huh. This is nice. It's not disappointing for you, but for me, this is very peaceful.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like I'm done? Nothing quite like being outside. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Should maybe guy wait like 3 minutes. Like, oh, I got so much.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh. Oh, dang.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. What's that here? Okay, I'll check here in a second. No. Okay, yes, I heard it. Yeah. This is well insulated.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Look at these cross faces. These cross faces are amazing. I mean, terrifying, but so cool. Gregory? Two selfish. Oh. But
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
yeah, I'll check on a second. I'm just gonna read this file on little Gregory. Gregory Don. Gregory Don's address. There they are. Children of Kay and Sam. Gregory Don address. Okay, okay. I mean, Sam didn't survive that fallout or anything. No, I don't want to put it away. I want to read the first bloody page. But there's a divorce papers between Sam and Kay. But
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Duckies! Oh, what is going
It
on?
reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No. Nah?
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Oh, is he
About everything.
fucking-
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Hot damn. Okay. I'm telling you, this game is just heavy. Yeah, her bed's all gone. She almost packed out and got the heck out of here. Came to make sure to go to the family. Alright, see you on the gusto.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
What wedding?
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Don't tell him, Gus. Don't take no shit from no man.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Still there. That's the time I saw on the beach. Okay, yeah.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Look at that right there. Whoa! What?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What happened? You were attacked by a magical tent? Damn.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
What happened to Gus Finch? Okay, so close it up here. Okay, this family is something. Suggest not woman on. Greg, be a baby. Poutine. Oh, routine. Jump rope, tag on 100, jumping jacks at 150, push up 100, crunches 100, jumping jab off the back. Yo! Weights play 7:30, breakfast 8, night time 11 p.m. I mean, I didn't have that kind of family, that kind of, oh yes, that kind of like regiment. But to be, and I guarantee growing up, I probably would have hated it. But now, being my age, if someone like ingrained this kind of routine in me, I think I would have gone a long way. I think I would have been on Twitch months ago. Nay, years ago. Okay, so that's very comfortable. This house is unbelievable, though. So healthy. Let's go.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
She went up here
At the time,
every time,
it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Live up here. For sure.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh, so Sanjay the husband. It is Don and Sanjay. Yeah, Bible.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
After a deer they shoved him off a mountain? Yeah, I'd be looking for answers too, I suppose.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Very cool. North African India. Let's see if I can see some of this. Majors English teaching, geology, to do, buy school books, get. There's a Luke, Bible Psalms, Picture of a flower. What does it say? Plants to visit, places to visit. Jodhpur, Red Fort, Taj Mahal. The Red Fort, that's beautiful, That's cool, cool. So, Don got to visit the world. Copy passport for volunteer center, meet with relief rep, school teaching, very cool. Pack fly to India. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Very cool. She wanted to be an educator. Where helping hands could save places. Okay. Very cool. Let's get that window. Talking. Yes. Got everything. Beautiful. Lovely loft. Look at this though. Now, is that your bed? It's not the best bed. Oh, is that books or DVDs? Either way, also very cool. Hopefully they don't get damaged by moisture, but yep. Oh, can you? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's why there's a pool there. I get it now. Punch it back in. Gotta get one of these. Oops, sorry. Yep. Don't press triangle, whatever you do. Okay, cool. Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I definitely would have loved this wall. Loved it. My parents would probably be terrified I'd break my neck up here. They were probably right. I'd blow my knee out. One day not hold on to this pole instead of not holding on to it, just kind of jumping, kind of holding my hands around the pole, and then like, let's see if I can push it. Don't push it too far. Oh,
Lewis was born a year later.
Ah. Oldest brother. No sugar. Oh, Louie, yeah.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
So if family members in this family die, they don't, like, give their room to someone else? They just build a new room?
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, so the mother came back. Yeah. Hey, my flower garden. Melted in Lewis. Oldest. Thyme, sage, basil, and mint. Which kind? Pepper? Spear? Very nice though. That's what I go to. Throw a little oregano in there. And I actually have a little aloe vera as well.
And to see kids in the house again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not very clear. This is a bunch of buckets. And I'm in this one. What was that? Tomato? What's little figurines for the garden, Alright, cool. This game, I tell you what. Alright, let's get back
The house
to
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Well, I mean, eventually you got to condemn it if it's
For
just
a while,
teetering.
Things were good. Almost normal.
Oh wow. What the? How is this?
But it didn't last.
Of course not. Odin Finch. What a name. Myth. The curse. History. Doesn't count you didn't have a family, right? It's like, go to the family count. Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment. data concluded. Experiments to find one. Right? I don't know what I think that. Can't be. Very cool. But oh, look at this! Wow. How do you have these resources?
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Lucky Milton. What did I get? I mean, I guess life. I'll come back to it in a second, but what? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at... Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? That's just... Oh my god! That's neat! Oh yeah, there's that... The houseboat. We're gonna go over there at some point, right? Beautiful full moon's out. Spooky things are happening. Alright, so let's explore this. Really? You do that just so I got all the way around, eh? You pain in the buttocks. How dare ya? Okay, so there was a door. Yep, here we go. Milton, look at you. Castle. Nice footprints, bro. Oh, Milton's little artist, eh? That's beautiful. Little cellar door. No? No? Did he make this? That's amazing. Please tell me I get to run around this. That'd be lovely. Look at it. Oh, he's built the architecture and everything. Get the perspective. Oh, perspective drawings. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Milton, good on you, mate.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh, wait. I know this. The Invisible Swan, is it? Oh, very cool. I played that one as well. That's a great game. And there's the song from it. Very cool. I missed that. I didn't realize that. And that's the boy from it, isn't it? No, that mustache. But that's the bloody cover for it. So this guy, yeah, this is totally the same maker. Very cool. Yeah, if you had a chance, I believe it's called the Invisible Swan. But another one of those ones that just have yourself a little smoke and really just dig in. Oh, he's got like a little animation table. He was an animator? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, was the little boy from the Invisible Swan? This is all just insignias from the Invisible Swan. Is Milton the boy from that? Is that the same story? Is it the same realm? Where all the Invisible Swan was just Milton going on an adventure and the mother and the father passed away or something? Like, is that... Are they related? That'd be cool. I mean, I'd have to go back and play the Invisible Swan. I would. It might be on my PS3 though.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Yeah. Good job, Milton. Oh, look at that. And that's incredibly impressive. I mean, let's be honest. No child's doing that. What is this, like 300 frames so far? Okay, so there's a secret within the door. Milton, bravo. That is an incredible work. That was so cool. What are we filling in? We don't know where we went to.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Milton was the kid from the Invisible Swan, right? Is that what happened? He disappeared at the age of 4. That's it. Go play Invisible Swan. Figure out what happened to him. They all have like these little 2-minute, 5-minute segments of what happened to him. Milton's got an entire game to himself. What happened to him? Oh, dang! Now I gotta go back and play the Invisible Swan. Hot dog. Hot dog. Okay. Milton, baby, how you doing, Milton? Okay, now I'm moving really slow. Milton's got a spot all the way here in a, what do you call this, an observation deck? What? Is there something else? Am I missing something? No, I guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh. No. What? Oh my god, yeah, this guy's the guy from Invisible Swan. And the footprints. Oh. He just went in the door one day and he legit...
Whatever Milton had found in the
Gone.
house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
He found a portal to... Yo, I gotta play Invisible Swan for this to show you. Just to show you where little Milton went to. Oh, that's so cool. I'm like, okay, I'm legit impressed by that. I'm like, okay, they tied that over very cool. Yeah, all this insignia. That's all the art, you know. That's the classroom. That's on Milton. Let's go back up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
For what? For Milton?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, Lewis. The 22-year-old that... Yeah, I see you over there, but, yeah. Holy shit, this house is an absolute beast. Okay, almost at the top. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually almost at the top, or this could be another... Eventually, holy shit. Can you imagine this is how you get in and out of your bloody room? Opening up a window of a boat? No wonder, like, the grandfather died from a deer knocking him off a cliff. Family's reckless. Irresponsible. Yo, Lewis. And how would you ever bring a girl back here?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh,
that
boy.
Part of him lived on.
Oh, boy. Nice hookah, bro. Oh, yo. So, what you're saying is, I'm Lewis. Okay, I see the game, but where's the TV? Oh, damn, son.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Did he die? Look at that. Look at the sitar in the background. Oh, yeah. Lewis embraced the Indian. Yeah, that's really cool.
He was so proud of being Indian.
There
I
you
think
go.
for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Right. Right on. Very cool kid. Bonjour, Gary. Ça va bien? Okay, let's see what happened to poor Lewis. AKA, from what I can tell, the Indian version of me.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Weird, though.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh. Oh, there's the poster. Oh.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Whoa,
I worried about him
isometric.
then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, probably not a slick move, you know.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, I am killing it.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
How can this possibly go wrong?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Wow.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
It's built on rock and roll, though.
Then he
just
made
so you guys
musicians.
know. Yeah, I did. Follow me, gentlemen. We got songs to sing.
And songs for them to play.
Oh, heck yeah. Give me a beat.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Walk right up to the
He
palace,
held
eh?
an election for mayor.
Did he win?
And he won.
Whee! Oh, yeah. Oh, Mario style.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
It was all a game.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, I just got past it, okay.
St. Louis.
Ah, yes. Smart.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Why would you do that? Louis Lewington.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go
okay.
home from the cannery.
Just kept on canning,
Even as
eh?
his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Come on, Louis, listen to, what's her name? Not Kay. Don. What's wrong with you, bruh? Just keep cannery. Can't keep cannery. Oh, baby.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful Prince.
handsome queen.
What am I doing? The drugs are doing.
The queen was
great.
on her own quest for
Sinister Serpents. Yeah.
sinister serpents.
These rainbows. Yomernganda. Get out of here, you stupid fish. Sack off.
He followed the sound of her.
The electric sitar. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Electric sitar.
Oh.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Very cool.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
So cool. Hey, Queen.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Yeah, let's fish. Come on. Come on, fish. One at a time. Fish, goddamn. What?
But he was so proud of having created it.
Go get out of my way.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Damn, son. This is all the feels right here.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Okay. Not good, buddy. Not good.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
Huh.
It was hard to argue with him.
Was that dissociation? Oh. Yo, good job. Sweet transition. Just back at the cannery here. Smells pretty Lewis. Last marijuana. Come to Canada, bro.
Began to forget the world we know.
That's a stink-ass fish back there.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Yeah, when you're like Lewis the god in a game.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What's up, Lewis?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yo,
The palace would be packed
I've
with his companions.
arrived. Thank you. Thank you. This is so sweet of you. I know. Yo, Jerry, keeping it fresh.
Including the wise Calico, who'd insisted on advising me.
Wise Calico, which is not like Calico. I'm Catty. What? Hello. Hey, everyone up there, thank you for coming out. My name is Lewis. Woo, King Lewis. Emperor Lewis. God King Lewis. Oh, dang. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, is that my queen? What's up, queen?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I'm big
There was only one thing left to do.
Gentlemen, thank you. My queen. I mean, that is a guillotine, right? Okay. I'm like a piece of fish, my queen. Let's see some bosom. No bosom. Fair enough.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So we haven't met Sanjay, we haven't met Kay. So okay, so it's only like direct descendants. It looks like we're meeting. Or are we gonna meet Sanjay and Kay now? Edith's family. Oh, yeah, you'll get a butt scratch of a later. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That's a big scratchy key. Oh, yeah, there you go. Big scratchy key. How you doing, Peanutty? You good? You drying off? Yeah, you're looking good. Looking good. Handsome boy. Yeah. He goes out swimming. He always demands to go swimming. Then he goes out swimming. And then he gets wet and cold and tired. I dry him off. But he still always just tuck it out after that. Gary gets a little skanky pet. Oh, here's a little skanky pet. Yeah. Okay, so. This one. Hey, buddy. Locker contents. Oof, okay. Let's hit the exit here. Head on up. Head on up. It's on the scene now. So, part of my way up to my room. Hey, Gary, doing?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
That's gotta be.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh, hey Gary, buddy. Oh, you're such a sweetie, yes you are. Oh, you just want those midnight scratchy kittens, don't you? Oh, yes, you do. Oh, you want some spankings too, eh? Oh, scratch, 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 scratch. Oh, scratch. There, buddy. Oh, yeah, that's some stuff right there. Alright.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I mean, that might be probably, there's no easy way or right way of doing that one, it feels like. It's just gonna be a shit show regardless. This is my room?
I wish we'd stayed.
No. I'm not eating it too. Oh, hello, Gary. Way too fresh. Very cute right now.
But I understand why we left.
How do you draw a water line up to here? It's a shitload of copper. Hopefully she got some PEX lines in there. That'd make it a heck of a lot easier. Oh, yeah. See that creaking? I don't think I'd be able to get used to that. Oh, wow.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I get it. He's standing in my arm, headbutting. Yep, my favorite scraping one. It's my wife. Oh, hello, Gary. Are you trying to be cute? Are you trying to extort me for pets? And then you're just gonna puppy jealous. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Hello, Gary. Alright, sorry guys. One of the lovely boys demand my attention.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
My room.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Or looks like the mother lived down there. this is like my spot.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh, wow.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
Why is the library so sealed off and important?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
There's so much here. How does someone just go to a nursing home after having a house like this? History like this. History of Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, wow.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Should be this way.
I started seeing things.
What did you? Wow. Sexy.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Wow.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Yeah.
things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
What? Oh, no.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Huh.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
I'm coming.
And I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
All that. Oh my goodness. She was 18 years old? I wonder if any of this at all is just based on a true story. And that is not structurally sound at all. Shirley Downs. Oh, that's beautiful. Going through the house, Eve's room. Well, you're not down to. Oh, was it Lewis? San Juan, Michael Kwan. Oh, that's a happy looking kid right there. Going into Milton. Milton got into everything. Oh, okay. Animator, technical designer. There's that Milton, that invisible swan. Ah, good. Is that 16-inch spacing on center? Good stuff, boys. Good work. Top-notch carpentry. Look at this gangster over here. The rock climbing wall, so it's all like mother's siblings. Oops. Oop, oop, oop. Got a light each. That's awesome. 2D artists, very cool. Producer. Who's under the mother's generation? Sam and Calvin? I mean, the mask is for, what's her name? Barbara, there it is. Okay, this is Barbara, yeah. With Crush. Why would you keep that Crush? Crush that big. That didn't save her. All the pet masks. Oh, what was his name? This guy. Oh, thanks for joining. He just caught the tail end here, just collecting the credits here. I want to see what happens afterwards, if there's anything going on. What I want to see is if I have the Invisible Swan. If I have the Invisible Swan, my goodness, that's what I'm playing next. I want to see the adventures of Milton. Like, holy crap, I want to see how that ties into this at all. Because it does talk about his mother and the father, right? So Milton's parents, but was Milton Edith's brother? Yeah, right? So the mother was Dawn. Milton just straight up disappeared. Mother was Dawn. What happened to her husband? What happened to Sanjay? I don't recall. Special thanks. Cool. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Scarred for life too. Dan Shipley Danger. Enjoy, thank you. Unloving Imagery of Lewis Finch, yeah. Lewis is the one that chopped his head off. Haha, cool. Edith Finch team, the end. Very cool game. 2 sessions, you know, not bad. I did an hour and a half yesterday. What are we at here? Oh, Gary, still stepping on my laptop, making things up. So an hour and 14. So yeah, 3 hours, and we collected everything here, it looks like. Oh, we can replay a story. Very cool. What's with the circle around them? I think it's the same tale they tell together. So these leaves sticking out, they don't really have their tail. So there's no tail for Sven, Kay, or Sanjay. No, I played everything. Okay. Well, not to be a danky dunk, but I know it's 2017. Wow. So Edith passed away right after the mother, too. Like a year after the mother. Oh, poor thing. What's the little kid's name? Alright, I think we're done here. I'm just gonna click on nothing. Is there something else here? Play a story. I think Molly's was the craziest one. Like, sheesh, what a way to start the game off, really. It was just having to transform into a bunch of different animals. But okay, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This was a lot of fun. This was a good time. There's a beautiful little story. 2 episodes, nice and quick, nice and fast. What I'll try to do is I'll see if I have the Invisible Swan. I know I have it on PS3. I'll see if I have it on PS4, but Just kind of show you what the kind of beautiful work they did with that. Also very drug friendly. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm Dan the Tool. If you enjoyed it, please, I'm going to try to do lots of storytelling kind of stuff at night. Maybe even horror games coming up soon. You know, there's October. It's the time for horror games. And then, you know, in the morning, I'll have, you know, calm stuff in the morning. Playing with buddies and Diablo. So there'll be tons of stuff. So, you know, if you could, you know, if you want to go ahead and follow, that'd be fantastic. I'll reciprocate the good love. So take care, everyone. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing anything else more tonight, but yeah, take care. Thank you so much again. You all have a great night. Dan the Tool out.